Okay, so with this question here, write on the expansion of this up to and including the term in x squared. So that's about a third there. So we use the formula from page 2. So 1 plus nx, that's a third, times nx, which is x over 8, plus then n times n minus 1, which is minus 2/3, over 1 times 2, which is 2, and then x over 8 all squared. Okay, plus dot dot dot. If we work this out, that'll be 1. 1/3 then times 8 is 1/24. And then let's work this bit out here. 1/3 minus 2/3. Divide the whole thing by 2, so minus 1/9. And square this here, that'll be x squared over 64. Okay, square the 8 as well. So this becomes 1 plus 1/24 x minus then over 1/9 times 1/64. It's 1 over 576 x squared. Okay, and then it says use the expansion to show that oh, we haven't done the bit that's valid for yet. What's it valid for? Well, of course, then we know that the mod then of x is less than 1, so mod of x over 8 is less than 1, so that means the mod of x is less than 8, yeah? Because you're dividing by 8, take it up. So therefore, you could say x is less than 8 or greater than minus 8, okay? So then we go on to this. It says use the expansion to show that cube root of 7 is 551 over 288. Now this question's got to mean, because they don't tell you what to set x to equal, okay? You've got to kind of try and figure it out yourself, which is really mean, right? Really mean. Because there is a situation where you could go wrong on this, okay? So we have to be careful. Now you could do it the wrong way, right? Let me show you the wrong way. We want this really, don't we, to be 7, right? That's the idea, isn't it? Because you've got the cube root there, right? So this would be 7. Now if we think of this being 7, you might say, right, and this is the wrong way, okay, you might say, okay, well let's just put this equal to 7, okay, that's what we want it to be, and then work it out. That means x will be 6, x over 8 will equal 6. If you take the 1 over, take away, that means x will equal to 48, yeah? Okay, that's what it will be when you do the math. But, okay, x can't be 48 because x has got to be in this range, isn't it? It's got to be less than 8 or the mod of 8. Okay, so this is no good. Okay, so it is a bit mean that they haven't asked, they haven't told us to do this. So we've got to have a sort of a bit of a guess. Now, the other way of doing it is thinking of what 1 is. 1, okay, in terms of a fraction, because we're talking about 8 here, right? Out of 8. If we put 1 as a fraction out of 8, this would be like 8 over 8, wouldn't it? Plus then x over 8. Okay, we write it like that. There's nothing wrong with what I've done there. But then if we think, well, x, what can I make that so I get 7 in here, right? Don't worry about getting the overall thing as 7. Just think, what could I write here to make this maybe 7 over 8? Yeah? Well, if we set x to equal minus 1, okay, then that'll be minus 1, so you'd end up getting 7 over 8. Okay, and that's actually going to work. Now don't worry the fact that you're over 8, that's not a problem, we'll deal with that. But if we set x to equal minus 1, it satisfies this here. Okay, it satisfies this idea here, the mod of it is less than 8. So setting x to equal minus 1, put it into this up here, right? So you'd have 1 plus then minus 1 over 8, okay, which to the power third, equals then, and put it into this expansion, 1 plus then 1/24 minus 1 for x, minus then 1 over 576 minus 1 all squared. So then this becomes, and you could use a calculator if you want, but 1, take away an 8, okay, from 7/8 as we saw earlier. I mean, it was a bit mean that they didn't tell us what x would be, right? Usually they do in the exam. So, but this is a method you could just use, you know, just looking at how we can get to a 7 in there, right? But setting x to be minus 1, we end up having 7/8, okay? And that's okay. So let's work out now this here. 1 plus 1/24 to minus 1, minus then 1 over 576, minus 1 all squared, and that comes out to be 551 over 576. Now, remember that's the cube root, so cube root of 7, and then the bottom cube root of 8. Good thing is, cube root of 8 is a nice number, isn't it? Cube root of 8 is 2. The calculator will tell you that. So what we've got to do is, cube root of 7, 551 over 576. Because that's going to be 2, take it over and multiply. And you get your answer. So if I times the answer there by 2, I get my answer as 551 over 288. Job done.